Cool Dave?
Hmm?
Does he know me? Because he act like he fucking knows me.
I don't even know what y'all talking about.
He don't know me like that.
Yeah, Tyra, I know you.
Don't know me, nigga. You don't know me.
Get this off. Let's go.
Yo, it's your boy Lou. Keep it a buck. You listening to another episode of M.A.D.E. You got your two favorite co-hosts in the building. Your boy Cool Dave.
Yo.
And your boy Scar.
Yeah.
And man, I hate doing this, bro. I hate bringing shows into this. Whoa. I hate bringing shows in like this. Rest in peace to my man Takeoff, man.
Word.
It's a fucked up situation. Y'all heard about that shit?
Yeah, man. It was unfortunate. You know,
Very unfortunate.
Was in Houston, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Straight bullet.
Yeah, man.
He was one of the real ones for sure.
Was it not in Houston though? It was in Houston, right?
Yeah, Houston.
Somebody, to make everybody understand. Yeah, so it was in Houston.
There is rumors about it being a dice game, but I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors about it right now. What I do know is, I guess it was early in the morning. I guess technically.
Yeah.
Outside of a bowling alley. I don't know what's up with bowling alleys these days, but that's like the second shooting that's been outside of a bowling alley.
Well, when was the first one?
I believe if I remember correctly, it was Young Thug's baby mom.
At a bowling alley?
Killed.
That's crazy. Is that like a Houston thing?
No, that was in Atlanta though.
Oh,
okay.
That was in Atlanta. But yeah, man, that Takeoff situation is definitely unfortunate. A legend obviously gone way too soon. A legendary group that'll now no longer be able to rekindle.
I feel like they were kind of falling apart anyways.
Yeah, they was, and that's kind of what makes it worse to know that you've been down with somebody so long,
yeah,
and then have a falling out like that publicly somewhat.
For sure.
And then a tragedy happens knowing that you didn't get back right with that person and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Just a different feeling to know that you never made that bond one again.
And I think they just didn't have like the business side of it they couldn't connect with. But obviously they were still cool, like as family.
They never really kind of broke up.
Yeah, and you gotta remember these,
you know what I'm saying? They were together. They were partying together.
Yeah, like
they were actually with Jay Prince.
Yeah, Takeoff was with.
It was Jay Prince's birthday. Matter of fact.
Yeah.
And they were actually out there just chilling with him, showing love.
That's another thing too. I heard the one witness say that the only people that had guns on them at that point was Jay Prince's his camp.
Well, no, so we got just to clear it up. So we're talking about Jazz Prince.
Jazz Prince, that's right.
Which is Jay Prince's son.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, so I think it was his birthday.
He had the purple fit on in the video, right? Right.
So I got that wrong. Okay, my fault about that. But
yeah, so I think it was his party or whatever the case was. But yeah, the witness that called and was speaking on what happened sounded like she was there, like she knew what was going on. And she said the people that were with him in his camp were the only people there that had weapons.
Yeah.
So whatever that means, whoever shot first or whatever the case was.
I just highly doubt that Migos in his camp didn't have nothing to protect themselves, and obviously,
well, like she said, you're not even allowed around Jazz if I mean they check you.
Of course, no, of course. But if they're together, I mean, obviously you're not gonna have, you know, I mean, they're together. They're not there on some conflict. They're just there partying together. They know each other. Obviously, they have a closer relationship than what we know. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. Then, you know, I'm just like, from what I heard, from what I gathered a little bit, I don't know if it's true or not. I heard he got caught in some crossfire. Don't know who camp it was, just some crossfire.
Yeah,
he had stepping in the middle of it, and boom.
I really don't know. Like, I heard rumors about his own camp hitting him by accident, but I really don't know.
Yeah, I refused to watch the video. I didn't watch the video.
Yeah, that's another thing, bro.
Yeah, I refused to watch it.
Y'all corny as hell for that. I refuse to
I did watch the Jay Prince, them celebrating Jay Prince before the whole event. That, to me, because I already seen that. I didn't know what, you know, obviously I seen that prior to what was going to happen.
Right.
It's just something that I was like, oh, cool, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. Like, when
and then I just found out, like, wow.
And you got a fresh loss like that, especially a public figure, and the first thing that you see going around, like, imagine that's your mom, your sister, your brother, anybody in your family, and they finding out for the first time by because somebody posted it on social media. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
Like, you don't even got the right amount of time or information to process what you're really looking at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want to get a notification on your phone and it's a Facebook post somewhere or TMZ or whoever, and it's your family member laid out with a gunshot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a different type of. It just puts a different type of energy in the air.
That shit corny as hell, man. I refuse to watch it. I refuse to share it.
Yeah, I won't watch it. Yeah, I don't even.
I mean, when it first happened, I did play the video and I kind of just tried to listen to the background to see what the fuck was going on. But after I seen he was laid out like that, even me, I don't like watching shit like that.
Yeah, bro. It's just, like I said,
I didn't even click on that. I didn't even get that far. I just whoop. I said that's not my business.
Yeah, all I saw was the post, and with the lady explaining herself of what she saw, and like I said, apparently she was there, and she kind of said what happened, but she also said that didn't have nothing to do with a dice game or nothing like that. That they was trying to mutually break up whatever situation was going on. So I guess two people was getting into it.
Okay,
Tried to go step in and break it up, and that's when he caught the stray.
You caught damn.
The only fact that has come out so far is that the issue wasn't for him. Like, it wasn't directly connected to him because he did something or nothing like that. Yeah, and from what I know, he was even in being in the group, he was never out in the front of the open type of person. He always in the cut, kind of just chilling.
Yeah, they always, they were always three of them.
But I mean, like Quavo, like he's more out in the open. You know what I mean?
I kind of know him as a group. Line. I don't know him individually. So y'all can help me out. But
Quavo's more like Quavo's the one that decided to kind of go his separate ways first.
Okay.
And kind of Offset follows suit, and Takeoff was always kind of like stuck where, what do I do now?
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like I said, this is not. Yes, they're a group. They've been very successful, but these people are all related. They're actually family. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I really didn't hear nothing about that. I just heard about
pass me that
them beefing and rumors because sorry about that. I just seen rumors. I heard rumors. They were always together. From what I gather, like I said, I'm not in their personal lives. That's not my business. But whenever I see them, because I'm not a fan either. So you guys got the scoop before me, but I know them as a group.
Right.
And every time I seen them, they're together. Every time I heard good music, is them together. And I'm not saying they can't go solo. And if they did, I think I'm gonna be. I've heard rumors that they're the closest to the Beatles.
Yeah.
Of this current, so I can see them all going solo at one point and all doing good.
Takeoff was low key nice, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That man his flowers when he was here, because that Takeoff was low key nice.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't see him being lost in the mix at all.
Yeah,
I could definitely see him branching out. All three of them, not just him, just all three of them blossoming.
From what I know, they've always been doing their thing. And I knew they was doing their thing when I'm in New York and they bumping shit from the South. Like I'm talking about
it's big.
Every block blasted on car radios, all that. Yeah. When that mixtape came out, Young Rich Niggas, bro, that shit was on repeat everywhere, bro.
Yeah, it was fire.
You know what I'm saying? And they just caught the eye of a lot of people and they related to a lot of people.
Right.
But I mean, out of all the rumors, the fact is, in the situation, there's a legend that is gone way too soon, no longer with us. It's just unfortunate, man.
Yeah, man. He was 28.
20, that's what he was? Wow.
Crazy, bro.
Very young. Very young.
I think in the industry, too, people see you to be older than what you really are. And I mean, Pop Smoke was what? 19, 20?
21, I think.
21? Like wow. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Pop Smoke was a youngin', yeah.
People see you as older just because, I mean, you live in that lifestyle. So
you live in that lifestyle, you've been around. But Pop's the thing, too. Like, not to cut you off.
Okay.
But
no, you good.
They've been in the industry. I want to say I remember them coming out, at least on the mixtape scene. They was probably already around locally, obviously, getting their buzz up. But I think that mixtape hit the streets in like 2012, maybe around there.
Yeah.
Summer 2012. That shit was bumping all summer. You know
fire.
What I mean? So you got to
straight
think,
heat.
That's 10 years ago.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
That means they probably started together musically. Who knows? Probably 15, 16, maybe even earlier than that.
Yeah.
And again, they related.
Yeah.
So they grew up together, make music together. So when you look at an artist like that, you think, damn, he been around for a minute.
Yeah.
So he might be older. And then you come to find out, 28? That's crazy, bro. I didn't know he was 28.
I thought he was in, honestly, I thought he was in his youngest 20, like 23.
Yeah, I think Quavo and Offset are cousins, and then Takeoff's Quavo's nephew. I think.
Oh, wow.
Pretty sure that is.
No. I think you got it backwards. Takeoff is the uncle.
You sure?
I believe so. Quavo's the youngest.
Okay.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
I don't know. So that's why on the duo album they just came out with, it's called Unc and Few.
Okay.
So uncle and nephew.
I thought Quavo was the uncle.
No, yeah, I think it's the other way around. I believe. I believe.
How old is Quavo?
He's young.
Shit.
I don't know. I don't know
about mad years apart, but you know how some.
But they're on their 20s.
Yeah.
They're all in their 20s, and
probably not super far apart, but
yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to him, man. You know, I hate starting the show like that, but shout out to him. Rest in peace to him, and like you said, prayers goes out to his family. This shit ain't easy.
For real.
It only and it doesn't get easy.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard for a long time, especially with Quavo actually being there.
Yeah,
seeing it all go down, that scarred you for life.
The lady that was describing the incident said that Quavo actually passed out when it happened, and then they had to like help him to the car and shit like that.
Yeah,
man. Imagine, bro.
See, with that being said, y'all feel like rappers they all got targets on their backs now? Is that like a new thing? I mean, obviously this is an isolated incident. It was an it was an accident.
I don't want to say that because this wasn't really targeted. There is a lot of shit that does happen in Houston. Like M.A.D.E, that was in Houston, and he's from Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It seems like the Houston stuff kind of stays in house for the most part. It don't really, as far as what I hear.
Now, are three of them? Are they're from Atlanta? Are they from Houston?
No, they're from
Atlanta. So they're not. So I'm thinking. I mean, I'm assuming I'm just wrong place at the wrong time. They're with a brother that's from there,
right?
That chills there. That's known for being there.
Shot callers.
I just think it's the wrong place, wrong time. We all got friends that known in their neighborhood. We still chill with them. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. It is, man. Especially when you was trying to, if the rumor is true, like if you was trying to be the peacemaker in the situation and you end up like that, like, you know what I mean? Don't nobody deserve to go out like that, man.
Nah, of course not. Of course not.
Well,
nobody gets to play God.
Rest in peace to that, man. All right, Tory Lanez. Finally, I guess that August, as Lena shit fell back on him. Alcina, yeah. The bail was revoked, but not completely. He didn't go back to jail, but they did put him on house arrest. So see, he is sitting home.
I did see the video on that when he was coming out the store or whatever, and he was showing off, yelling out, "I don't give a fuck about this shit," some crazy shit like that. That shit was funny. Yeah, he's wild for that.
Hot boy, bro. That's the thing, though. He's gonna keep going until that one time.
I mean, so he'll be on house arrest, I guess, to the
Megan case.
The Megan trial.
And how long is that going to be, you guys think?
Didn't they push that shit for a while now?
I think it's in December. So
really?
It was supposed to be in September. Then it got pushed back. And I believe it was either the end of November or sometime in December.
What do we think? They gonna throw that away?
So either way, he's hoping for a good Christmas.
The Megan situation?
Yeah, they gonna throw that away, or
I don't know, because this is the thing now, is they was all looking at Megan a certain way. Because she might be lying about the situation or whatever. It's just so many moving parts. But now we kind of see Tory Lanez lashing out every now and then, showing a different side of it. And that's the same way a court might end up looking at it. But I don't know what the facts are that's going to be presented in that case. The media outlets are, and the jury is supposed to be unbiased at that point. So it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say.
It never works out that way, though.
I think money talks, man, in his situation. I think he's going to be fine. I think the slap on the wrist, they're going to hit him. Worst case scenario, they're going to probably say, hey, best case scenario is they'll probably hit him with the, yo, time served. You're good. Pay this fine. Whatever the case may be. And he'll pay it. No questions asked. Drop an album. Make up for it. Boom.
That could be a bad thing though, because it seems like they're trying to like make them examples now. Anybody like rich that gets into trouble, it seems like now they're trying to put them up front and make examples out of them. Ever since the Meek thing.
I mean,
that happened a couple years
that's
ago.
Always been like
that was OD, and people were actually protesting on that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because it was severe.
Yeah,
and it was not cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's always been like that.
So if anything, I hope that helped a lot of these rappers that are, didn't do, like I'm saying, if it fits the bill, whatever the case may be. But if somebody jaywalked, you shouldn't do any time for time, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying?
9 times 10,
crazy.
If Tory's accused for something, he probably did it. I mean, Tory.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Without knowing the facts,
bro. He wildin'.
Without knowing the facts, exactly what's going on. People drinking.
Yeah,
I mean, it's no telling what happened.
Influence.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah,
but like I said, without knowing the details and all that shit, I ain't gonna put that dirt on his name. Regardless of
even if
him lashing out.
The more he puts himself on Front Street, the worse it looks for him going towards the end.
Yeah, I know his attorney got to be like, "Yo,
what the fuck?
Sit the fuck down somewhere, please.
Cool off, yeah. Make music, man."
At the same time, his lawyers cashing them checks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's probably saying, like, you know what, man?
Go outside.
If you want to turn up. We got your back. Go ahead.
Nah, I don't think that's how they.
I'm telling you, they like paid. They like to stay in business, man. You be don't be fooled.
Word. The lawyers getting paid whether you go to jail or go home. So it's no telling, man. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, I believe the case got pushed to December.
Okay,
but don't quote me on that because I don't know for sure.
Okay.
All right, is Drake officially the GOAT or no way? My man A Boogie caught cold feet, decided to push his album a whole 2 months because of Drake dropping this shit.
I mean, that's a smart idea on A Boogie.
Yeah, it's just a smart, respectful idea off of A Boogie. I think that album's gonna be fire. I think it's gonna be hot.
So we can say that Drake overcomes and overpowers everyone.
Honestly, I keep it a bucket. Like, to make it into sense, if I know my man Scar's hot, and I'm in the game too, and I'm rapping, it don't make no sense for me to try to compete with my mans. I'm gonna let him eat.
I don't think that's.
I'm gonna drop mines a month later. I'm gonna get what I gotta get, and everybody can eat.
You don't think that's the situation? Why?
I think it was a smart business move. I think that's what it was. I think he. Realized.
So you don't think it had nothing to do with love?
No, I don't think he said.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's my man's. Let me not drop it at the same time. I don't think that's the case. I think the case is that he knew
he's gonna get overshadowed.
Right, he's gonna get overshadowed, and he was like, you know what? It's not a good. I think it was all business.
From a label perspective.
But I'm saying, but that's what you want to do, though.
It might have not even been his call. I mean, he might have just.
Probably was.
But why compete if you know? Like, listen, it's Drake. He's known,
especially when you don't compare.
his features. But they compare to A Boogie's features. Obviously, his features gonna cost more. You kind of know where you're at in that type of field.
You gotta pick your battles.
Yeah, so after that, you just want to be like, you know what? I'll wait a month later. It's cool.
If it was a friendship thing, it would be looked at both ways. Drake could have said the same thing.
It could be a respectful thing. They both in the biz, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Drake ain't pushing his album from nobody.
I mean, I don't know. Jay-Z, I don't think so.
Got,
if Jay-Z would have dropped the album, which I heard rumors,
right?
I doubt it.
He don't got the right competition in the field with him right now.
You think Drake would hold off if Jay was dropping an album?
No,
I think so.
I mean, you asked me if Drake will hold out.
Yeah, if Jay,
yes,
if Jay
of course.
Album,
yes, of course.
I think they drop on the same day,
and that's out of respect and love. They don't gotta grow up with each other. It's out of they both in the field. Yo, man, I know you hot. You the GOAT. I'm here. I'm not gonna drop my album.
I don't think respect and love has anything to do with it. I think it's all business. I think it's more.
There's levels to it. There's got to be a level of respect for business. It's a little bit of both. You can't just go, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. But right now, there's nobody in the field that is dropping albums right now that hold that candle with Drake right now.
I mean, Drake's last shit wasn't really fire either, though.
I didn't even like it, but
neither. It wasn't mine.
But it wasn't. It was an album, I think, to grab a different audience. It wasn't.
I heard mixed reviews.
It wasn't for us. It was a dance album.
It was an elevator.
Unless you into that, you wasn't.
It was
really
more party music, like more of a techno.
No, it was a dance.
Weird, album. Like a dance. Now I don't want to say elevator music. Elevator music is more like of a calm, like hey, I'm just here chilling, trying to get to my place.
It was classified genre wise as a dance.
Yeah, it was just a little off from him, but I get it. He was trying to create a vibe.
creative vibe, something different.
Be different. Yeah, he was trying to be
a
outside the box.
lane.
Yeah, he was trying to say I could do it all.
I wonder what that sold. I wonder.
Probably sold enough. Probably sold enough.
But just the fact that it's Drake dropping, it's already a certain minimum that is going to reach. You know what I mean? So
this new joint is with 21 Savage, right? It's like a joint album together with 21.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be fire, bro.
Yeah, you think it's gonna be some heat?
Oh my god, fire!
Something that we was waiting for, right?
We'll see.
Yeah, one of the only tracks on Drake's last shit that was fire was
the very last track.
Yeah, it was with 21.
Yeah,
yep. That was the best track to me.
So hopefully this collaboration is something cool, something good for the I don't want to say community, but I guess you could say hip hop community or whatever. The rap community. This is good for the culture. Yeah, word. You know what I mean?
Cool. Matt Hoffa. You know a little bit about that.
Boy, another podcast breakup.
Yeah, man.
Another one?
Oh yeah, there's been a bunch.
A lot of that stuff going down.
That I'm like I faithfully watched and I'm loyal to. I haven't seen really too many breakups. Like I watched the Pivot.
Okay.
Drink Champs.
Pivot broke up. That was
I said the original Pivot broke up. Yeah. Original Pivot broke up. Yeah, he's with the other two is with the I want to say Frank.
The dudes on the bus, right?
No, he's with Ryan Clark. I want to say Ryan Clark, and then
Ryan Clark.
I want to say Fred Taylor.
Yeah,
no. Is it Fred Taylor? Because I want to say he played for I know he played for Jacksonville as a running back.
Like they broke up.
No, a while ago. I want to say about a year ago.
The Pivot that you see now is not the original.
So that's what I'm talking about. This is what I watch now.
Brandon Marshall. We're Brandon Marshall, right?
I didn't watch the original Pivot.
That's what I'm saying.
So you talking about Brandon Marshall and them, right? You talking about Brandon Marshall, just to be clear, yeah.
Shit now. This is the shit that I watch now. So
okay, yeah.
They've been going strong. I like it. I love.
You just caught them after the breakup.
Yeah, after watch the episode before the breakup. I mean, shout out to them and to what they're doing. That's what's up.
I like the vibe.
I mess with them. I love the vibe. I tune in, but watch them before, man. It's still cool. They still got some good content.
I mean, it was okay. Brandon Marshall was kind of fucking annoying.
Did you like the
Brandon Marshall stayed? He was the from
his takes wasn't
creator.
Do you like the old John better than
No, I like the new one.
Yeah, so that's
so are you happy that the two left?
Yes. It's a better show.
Do you feel like
better direction?
Them going to Clark was better for them?
Yeah,
because I like him with Clark too. I ain't going front.
Yeah, so RC is able to be that vocal leader in the group.
Because he was already there.
Before, you could tell Brandon Marshall and him was kind of battling for that spot. There can only be one A mic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they were both trying to be that.
Right. Yeah.
So he was kind of getting overshadowed as far as that. And then some of the takes he had, like the arguments Brandon Marshall had with like Chad Johnson and shit on the thing. It was just, some of it just didn't make sense.
He's still there though, right? Yeah.
No.
Oh no, he just does guest appearances.
Yeah.
Copy.
Was it kind of like our last episode with Mr. Exactly? But like all the time.
Kinda, sort of. I don't want to say like that, but kinda, yeah, in a sense, yes.
So the whole show didn't make sense.
I mean, you talking about the original crew?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I thought they put good work. I think it was just some money involved. Checks didn't look right on their end. They said, you know what, we're going.
People trying to be the man.
How'd you feel about it? Did you like the old one better than the new one?
I think what they did with I'm Philly, so I'm gonna always rock with LaShawn McCoy. I think what he be speaking is facts. From when I tune in on him, he be talking about from a player's perspective, the walk around. I love to see how he be talking about with Deshaun Jackson, how Andy Reid treats his players. I mean, I kind of knew, but to get the facts from him and Deshaun and the way that collaboration and how he collaborates with players, him and all those guys, it's fun. But I'm not gonna lie, Fred Taylor, and I hope I'm saying his name right. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he's a running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He will go down as I think he's an all-time rusher or top 5 or whatever in Jacksonville. Heck of a running back. Fred Taylor, I hope I'm saying his name right. He was cool. I felt like he didn't speak enough. You know what I mean?
His position really hasn't changed.
And Jamison Crowder. Jamison Crowder, I know he played for Miami. Yeah, I hope I'm saying his name right too. Shout out to you, brother. He was cool too, man. I mean, I thought that was cool.
I think they have a good group right now, but like with podcasting, I feel like once you get to a certain point where the business starts to come in, is where shit starts to get a little gray.
Yeah, and I think that's what happened
with the Math Hoffa situation. He had Esso and he had Heineken that were B mics. I guess you could kind of say B mics on the show.
Okay.
Little by little, you could kind of see Heineken more trying to get to that A mic position and kind of giving little hints. You could somewhat tell the energy was off. And then after that, few episodes aired. What interview was it? I forget who they was interviewing, and Heineken and Esso wasn't there. So I was like, damn. Like, I noticed it, but I didn't really notice it because I don't want to say I watch it for them. I do like Esso, Heineken. He be kind of drunk as shit sometimes on the thing, and he just kind of be saying whatever. But I know their connections bridged the big gap for the show. That's how they was getting guests like, Fat Joe and DJ Clue. So they have a lot of connections in the industry. But long story short, they have contracts with My Expert Opinion, Math Hoffa's podcast. Math Hoffa ended up finding out through a third party that they were doing their own show with the same style as the show that he does.
Yeah.
Which ended up being a breach of contract. And then they lost the producer as well. I think his name was Ghost. He's the cameraman, the editor. He edits the audio, all that type of shit. So them three collabed behind Math Hoffa's back and started another show. And instead of bringing guests to Math Hoffa's show now, they was bringing them to their own show.
Okay. So a little bit of cutthroat.
So they was cutting his throat. They breached the contract.
Yeah.
So he ended up firing them.
That's justifiable.
Now, they was trying to reconcile because Math Hoffa and his show, My Expert Opinion, was approached by Revolt TV. Allegedly, $2.7 million deal on the table. So now they want to reconcile and try to fix things, and Math Hoffa's not with it. He said that Ghost, I believe his name is, was trying to extort him for the camera equipment that he bought for the podcast and said, "You're not getting your shit back. We need 100,000," which is crazy. Yeah. Somebody that was rocking with you like that, they said Ghost was missing episodes on purpose just so he could remind people how important his role was. So real cutthroat, grimy type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, but now, again, Math Hoffa got this Revolt TV opportunity. Allegedly $2.7 million on the table for him.
Okay.
And he's not taking them along for the ride.
Does he have another set of like cast members?
Yeah, so I don't know if you've ever seen his show, but it's in the bar, but it takes place.
I've never seen. When you say Heineken, I thought that was like a sponsor or something.
No, because you threw me off when we was talking about the pivot in them, and then you just hurry up and said that. So I don't want to throw the viewers off on some like, yo, listen,
but that was the original. That's how it came up.
Okay.
And podcast breaking up, right?
Okay.
So they're in a barbershop setting, right? I believe it's 6 barber chairs, and there's a person in each one. And sometimes whoever the guest is will have somebody else with them, so they'll take 2 of the spots, right?
Yeah.
So it would be Math Hoffa, it would be Heineken, it would be Bigger, who's one of the old head mentors on the show. Then across from that, it would be Esso, then whoever comes with the guest, and then the guest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So 6 chairs set up. And that's kind of how it was. And then there's people like in the background. Sometimes they talk, but they're not mic'd up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're kind of just there to chime in every now and then.
Background noise.
So yeah, so that was the setup of the show.
Copy.
He had people rotating in and out before, but I don't know that it was scripted to be that way on purpose. I think he was trying to bring different dialogue to the show.
Okay.
Because he had my man Knowledge on there before. He had Smart. He had a few other people.
Tony, right? Tony Yayo? He was on there?
Tony Yayo was just a guest.
Okay.
Yeah, that was just a guest.
No, you talking about people that's been, okay.
I forget who else he had.
That's a hell of a list, though.
Co-host.
Oh, okay.
I forget who else he had as a co-host. But again, he's always had people kind of rotating in and out. But then they kind of solidified their spots in the show. And again, they have a lot of relationships from the industry. So a little bit of background on Heineken, he used to run thisis50.com, the blog.
Okay.
So that's how he kind of got his start. And he was already in the industry, so he got some ties. And then Esso, he used to produce, he used to manage, he used to do a whole bunch of shit. So he has a bunch of artists, tie-ins. If I remember right, he said he used to manage Maya. So that's a big artist. You know what I mean? So if he managed her, I'm sure he has a bunch of ties, and he worked with Jay-Z, Beyonce, shit like that.
Okay,
so
cool.
Connected people to the industry that will be able to bring those guests. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now people are saying, yo, I wonder how that's going to affect the show, who they're going to be able to get on and bring to the show for interview. So, I mean, time is going to tell. But again, shout out to Math.
How do y'all feel? Do you feel like he should take him on to the ride? Or you feel like, hey, the fuckery was enough justice for it to be like, what?
I'd rather be able to cut the dead weight before I make it to the top of the mountain.
Word. Okay, how about you?
Feel the same way. You just don't ever know the full story. You're not there. You're not a part of it. All you know is what you hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I can't. It's hard to comment on something that I've never seen the show. Like I said, when you said Heineken, I thought you was getting ready to say that was his sponsors. I thought he was talking about the beer. So I've never.
Oh wow.
I've never watched the show. I'm gonna tune in now, just kind of.
I've watched highlights of it. I mean, I've watched certain bits and stuff like that. I never watched the full show, but I know of it.
But
like they did the Derrick Rose.
Yeah, I know of it. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
But yeah, I think who you start with isn't always who you finish with.
Yeah,
it's not always the worst thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
but at the same token, if what you saying, if there was fuckery involved.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And them going behind their back, then it's just I don't feel bad for him getting the bag and say, yo, you guys are not old. Or vice versa, I'm not old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not talking like as if, yo, this guy, if he's loyal, he's loyal.
Right.
But we're not talking, this is obviously some loyalty. Yeah, it's a different conversation for that.
Try to extort me from shit that I bought.
Yeah, man.
Talking about, yo, I got to pay $100,000 to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Then.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. This is all alleged.
Mm-hmm.
Then, he gave a blessing to them because, again, they are on an exclusive contract.
Yeah.
He gave a blessing to them to start a show. The only restriction was, yo, you can't be doing the same thing that you would do on my show.
Were they doing it like in a barbershop and shit setting, like the same shit?
So the setting didn't seem the same, but the interview and the guest was
podcasting is almost the same thing. The same kind of. I feel like it'd be hard to make it different.
Yeah.
No, because all podcasts is not based off interviews.
Right.
Like Joe Budden, they do interviews every now and then, but it's not based off of that.
Oh, so they were doing interviews. Like when you tune in, you felt like, oh man, this is like if we was on
the same shit.
Yeah, so I can understand why he
the guest
put that on
they
there.
would bring
would be
somebody that they would
and that right there is fuckery. Yeah, that to me, I think that's not cool because if you watch it and it felt like that, and you're like, wow, this is the same thing as me watching them together.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, even if y'all doubled up,
that's
now,
enough proof for me right
y'all
there.
Gonna ask the same question. So what he wanted them to do, let me not say what he wanted them to do. What he presented them to be able to do. He said, yo, y'all can start a show.
Okay.
I'm gonna fund it.
That's what's
pay
up.
for everything.
Yeah.
Just put it on my network on the YouTube. That's where all the subscribers is already at.
To me, that's fair.
We all eat. The only thing we do is we can't do the same thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
That should be obvious at that point.
That is fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is fair.
If I interview a person and you interview a person, we're going to end up asking them the same shit. And you on both shows. You know what I mean? So you're not promoting your show and my show equally to be doing the same thing with the same people.
What made them go, let's go on and do our own show without him? Like, what made them say that?
Like them doing their own show, right there, the proof.
That's kind of what I was saying.
What made them do that?
They was trying to, and I don't want to say Esso as much, but Heineken, previous to that podcast,
he wanted to be.
He was the man running his thing. He was the A mic. He didn't have to worry about nobody else.
Yeah,
interfering with his position. So I guess little by little, he grew that like, yo, now that I'm in, I'm kind of seeing the ropes. I feel like I could branch off and do my own thing.
Okay.
And Esso and Heineken, I believe, are best friends. And they came together, so I guess they was leaving together.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the ghost situation, apparently, there's times where...
Seems like he was a problem from the gate.
He just don't show up, and...
You ever watch No Jumper?
Yeah, I've seen No Jumper.
I've seen a little bit of it. Yeah,
it's real aggressive, ain't it?
Depends who you're watching.
Right. So is that how that works? Is No Jumper like the main brand, and then they have multiple shows?
Yeah. So No Jumper is a network.
Who's the dude with the tattoos and shit?
That's Adam. He's the head of.
Not him. The other dude that always want to beat somebody up.
Oh, Sharp.
Yo, that motherfucker is something else. Ain't
I always want to be somebody else. I'll be elaborate. I don't.
He always real aggressive with his.
Yeah. He.
Even with the women, they be having porn stars and shit like on the show.
I mean, but you don't have that same personality. So I guess that maybe it works well for the show.
No, he does it solo. So he got.
Oh, okay. So
he got like his own segue of a show.
But they don't do nothing together. They don't collaborate together at one point.
When they first started to introduce the person, they kind of started bringing them on with some guests, doing it together.
I feel like I've seen Sharp and Adam.
So that's how I first seen Sharp. I think it was Sharp. Want to say the girl that was a guest was Kazumi or Jasmine Blue. It might have been both of them. And I think Adam was there for that. And then when Sharp got his own show, basically the girls that he was arguing and shit with during the regular show, he ended up getting them back as guests and going off on them. And but and his energy, he directs it towards people like he know who to play with. Basically.
Okay.
Like I forget what the white dude's name that was on there not too long ago. And he told the dude, he said, yo, take that jacket off or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
He'd be aggressive like that.
Like, but I don't really see you playing with nobody that's about that like that. I only see him talking to the women on the show like that, and I only see him talking to a dude that he know he gonna get away with it.
Like my man, he pushes his mic to the side, like yo, I'll smack the shit out of you right now, type shit on the air. He does that. Like
super aggressive,
an ex pimp or something.
Yeah. That's what, apparently he used to be a pimp. That's how he got his name out, and he be trying to teach some of the women the game and shit like that. And he do be spitting jewels, but again, it seems like he know who to try and who not to try.
Yeah.
Whole lot of bitches and sluts and shit. That's what I mean, he be really.
Yeah, that's all he be saying. Hoes this, bitch this, slut that. Like he be going off.
Oh, well, like, but on the hoes, like on the females that be on there.
On the
oh wow, he be going deep. Like he just goes.
Even if you're like some dude on the other side of the table, like he'll push his mic to the side and be like, "Yo, I'll smack the shit out of you right now."
But again, like to you guys' point, he knows
who to play with.
Yeah, he knows who to do that to. He knows. Yeah. That's just
Because from what I've seen,
he's just trying to be the alpha in the room.
I didn't see him. Yeah, like he feel like he always got to be the alpha.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him go up against nobody else of that caliber that would challenge him. You know what I mean? So I guess he knows who to pick as a guest, who to bring on the show.
Yeah.
Maybe all of his shows is not like that, but the ones that get clipped and clickbait and all that are definitely the ones where he's being
it resembles
super aggressive.
Have you ever seen any big names on the show?
On his?
Yeah, I haven't watched any really yet.
No.
Even on No Jumper period, have you ever seen anybody like?
Yeah, on No Jumper I have.
Yeah, I've never really.
The last time I seen a clip from No Jumper and them, it was the one I think with Adam. He did some dude with some YouTube star. I forgot his name. View with the Island Boys and some shit like that. And how?
Oh yeah, yep.
That's honestly that was the full length one that I watched because for some reason it glued me in. I was into it. The little beef that they had, a little fiasco.
Yeah,
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
So I started watching that. That was like kind of like the last.
Yeah, Adam. One. So Adam's thing was he was kind of doing a little bit what academics was doing, kind of like exploiting where people got beef and shit.
Right. Yeah.
Bringing them type of dudes onto the show.
Yeah.
But he interviewed like Joe Budden. I don't know who his biggest interview was. I think Crip Mac was one of the dudes who ended up going viral.
Yeah, I seen Crip Mac on there too. Yeah.
Back on the show. Big U was on there. So there's a lot of West. They on the West Coast.
Yeah. So you see that type of traffic.
That's the type of guest that they have on there.
Copy.
You know who else got a dope show besides us, of course? Jake Paul shit, pretty dope. You ever see Jake Paul shit?
I watched
clips. I've seen clips.
I never watched the full.
The joint he did with Rick Ross was dope.
I want to say the one with the last time I seen a good Rick Ross was when he walked out and he said he had to use the bathroom.
Oh, that's
legendary.
That's what DC.
That is legendary.
Yo,
Yo, that was so smooth and funny, man.
Yeah, they some funny motherfuckers.
Yo,
man.
that was legendary, man.
Yo, and they,
wow,
you could tell they funny as hell because it didn't phase them much.
Yo,
like DC,
but they thought he was gonna come back. That's what made it hilarious. That's why they were laughing. They were like, "Yo, what the fuck? That's how you pull off."
He had me dying, bro. DC was like, he really just like left like that. And they were like,
left.
And he was like, yo, that's funny as hell.
Yeah,
yo, I was dying. Yo, DC be having me.
Yo, that was legendary.
I seen them dudes live in DC. Yo, that shit was
fire.
Oh my god, bro.
Word.
They had me
go to one.
laughing.
That's what's up.
They had me laughing, bro.
Yo, DC is a funny dude. I mean, they're all funny as hell, but DC is a funny dude.
Yo, he reminds me so much. I know he probably hears it all the time. He reminds me so much of Chris Tucker, yo.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what's up.
He does he does shit, that, like he does like scenes that Chris Tucker does all the time.
Yeah, and he reenacting them.
So I just see it.
That's cool, man. That's what's up.
He is hilarious.
Definitely paying that homage, but yo, they doing their thing. They all pretty young.
And they started out with the whole media biz, and that's what's up, man.
Carlos Miller.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, Wildin' Out put him on the map.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, he started off with the whole. I mean, before TikTok, the whole funny skits. I guess on IG or whatever. I'm not an IG guy, so
the Vine.
Yeah, Divine. Yeah, on the Vine. I'm sorry, Divine.
Exist anymore?
Nah, it's been shut down for a couple years.
Nah, somebody bought it.
But it's not. But they renamed it though. It's not called Vine.
I want to say Instagram might have bought it.
Yeah. You can't download it though. That app is discontinued.
They just took it over. They bought it for the traffic.
Yeah. No. I'm saying though, it's been bought for how many years? You think?
They probably
it was a long time ago.
Yeah. What 2013
to eliminate it. I mean,
probably
that's to get it off.
Of course, why not? I mean, I feel like
I really wasn't in the Vine like that. I mean, but
never had it. Never had it.
But I heard it.
I didn't have it.
I mean, I wasn't in the TikTok.
I would watch Vines through YouTube.
At the beginning, I wasn't in the TikTok. Everybody made it seem like something crazy. I wasn't into it at first, and then slowly I kind of just.
It was cool. He was like, "Oh, okay, this is cool."
Can't get with the whole TikTok.
Listen,
TikTok's alright.
Shout out to TikTok. TikTok is doing their thing, putting us where we need to be right now. The traffic on TikTok is rush hour right now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's lit. I appreciate everybody on TikTok.
It's it be some funny people on there, man. That'd be hilarious, man.
Do they?
Yo,
on TikTok.
Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all can really. There be some toxic shit on there, but when you find some good videos that mean well, man, you be like, yo, this is what I needed to get my day started, man. That's what's up.
Like the boy Chicklet and Melanie or something like that.
That's couple. My man right there.
Okay.
They are so funny, bro. I be crying. Like he did the jump where he put the big glove on and then he hit her with the glove while she was doing her makeup. He's like, punch you in the face, motherfucker. Out, yo.
She be fucking him up though.
But you ever see them in an interview, like being?
I seen them in person.
But when you watch them in the interview and they talking for real, it's like really backwards. Like he really just act like that. I mean, for the videos, but it's backwards. Like they talk about their relationship and shit, and she be like, yo, like he really don't want to commit fully to me. Like they be honest about their shit, but she be making him seem like an asshole sometimes. But yo, he funny as hell.
He used to. I don't know if he still do it, but he used to be streaming on Twitch and shit.
He played games. And shit?
Yeah.
Salute.
And she used to be like in the background and shit, just fucking with him. Yo, that shit used to be funny. But
him and Justin Silva, you know who that is?
No, I don't know.
Little skinny dude on TikTok. Him and this girl
You just described 500,000 users.
Well, he's a funny motherfucker too.
I don't know who that is.
Shout out to him. He's funny.
When you said Silva, and you was bringing up Jake Paul, man, that Adam Silva joint.
Oh, did you watch that? Me and Scar watched that.
I did watch a little bit of it. I was in Jersey at the time over the weekend, and I did catch some highlights.
We were ghetto. We watched it on my phone.
And it just looked like no. I'm saying I watched it at a bar somewhere. I'm surprised they had it.
They didn't have it there, so we just watched it.
Yeah, not where we was at.
Yeah.
The crazy part is, I just feel like it was just some. I was waiting for Vince McMahon to come outside and say, "Your ass is fired." You know, it felt so scripted.
Really? You think
it really felt
so?
I didn't think it was.
Honestly, it was supposed. I feel like it was supposed to go the distance. It was supposed to go to whatever rounds it went, and he just sold it. I mean, these guys are athletes. They know how to take punches. You know, I really don't. I just seen them.
So you think
scripted,
Jay
man?
Made it to where because
Canelo's not gonna fight him. Fight him. I'm sorry. No, you know that. I know that. And if he does, landslide.
They say all Jake Paul's other fights are scripted and they all pay for it. But you think if it was allegedly, say he did say, I'll cut you a check, you think he said, let's go the distance so people stop saying that? Because he's been knocking niggas out.
I'm pretty sure it was not drawn in the contract, but I'm pretty sure they had that discussion. I'm pretty dope in back doors.
I don't see Silva.
I don't know, man.
I'm sorry, man. Come on, Silva. Come on, man.
But you could always. Money talks.
Money talk.
So and it's a pay-per-view. He's out the game. It's a quick check.
Yeah, especially if
it's legacy.
They've been getting jerked by UFC,
but it doesn't even count.
Paydays,
huh?
Like, as I said, especially if they've been getting jerked by UFC on their paydays.
Yeah,
like everybody's saying.
Silva made some good money, man.
Everybody
he was a champion.
Yeah,
he's a champion.
They're not getting real money.
He's 41 though.
Once Mayweather,
how old is he? He's like 41.
Exposing how much money you can make with boxing, then come YouTube stars talking about, yo, we'll give you 3 million, 4 million, whatever, to box in an exhibition.
But it's Jake Paul though.
Yeah, so
you're bringing. He made a nice payday.
Yeah, that's my point.
My 6-year-old,
not to count the man's bread, but he made a nice payday.
My 6-year-old son finds out Jake Paul's fighting, and he's making me pay the $70.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I like it, man. I haven't seen Cool Dave like this before, man.
That's good. You gotta get riled up every now and then.
I like you're the headline.
I'm not the headline. I'm just a brother that's trying to tell you guys facts. Like
there's a lot of money to be made there.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, Tom Brady and Giselle.
Okay.
The divorce is final. Who got what? When did they get it? And when do they get it? Does anybody know?
Talking about getting the bag.
One more time, Lou, please. I'm so sorry, man. You were
everybody
gentleman,
thought,
brother. Gentleman.
Everybody thought they was gonna end up splitting, and a certain side was gonna have to give a certain amount of money because of the divorce. But it looks like it was, I forget what the term is called, where everybody just keeps what they came with type shit.
What is it? Was it a prenup?
No, it's not a prenup.
Okay.
I forget what it's called.
You seen Antonio Brown putting up? He prop.
Yeah,
pictures.
Brown,
right.
wow.
Let's not sidetrack though.
I'm just saying.
Did Giselle ask for anything else? Did she ask for money? Because a lot of people say, "Yo,
I don't think she asked for a dime."
She the bag, so
yeah. So her net worth is worth more than Tom Brady. That's one.
Now, hold on though, because when he's retired,
it's a fact
from the NFL, he's got a monster contract.
Yeah, but that's not a fact yet.
Right? It's already been drawn up. The numbers already been hatched out, right?
But
God forbid Tom Brady dies
because he's still playing
tomorrow.
Right.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I mean? Copy. I get what you're saying.
She can't claim money that's potentially gonna be there.
Yeah, that's not.
No, but my thing is when he said I misunderstood because I'm thinking that, you know what I mean? I get it.
Yeah. So
all right, as of right now on paper, no.
Yeah, the separation agreement right now seems to be that they basically just walk away. So whatever money she has, whatever money he got, they keep their own shit. And I don't know what's gonna happen with the house and all that. I think she had already moved out anyway, I believe, or he moved out, some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
What? Into a whole different crib.
I think Tom
when they had broken, when I had like a fight. Yo, go to the beach house. That's some good problems,
bro.
Go to the beach house.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Was cool with his situation when it was in Boston. Ain't nothing to do in Boston. Now we talking about a dude that's in Florida, got access to Miami, access to all the beaches. We talking about a different environment. And he's Tom Brady outside.
He's Tom Brady. He can
Tom Brady is outside.
Man can walk around with his shirt off and do what the hell he pleases.
Yeah, that's true. Lou, that is true.
No shoes, no shirt, no service. Not if you're Tom Brady. Walking in there with no shirt on.
Walk around with no shirt on.
Barefoot.
Now, do you guys think
Florida and he's a whole different person?
Do you guys think it's affecting his play?
He's having a bad season.
It's possible, man.
I think the divorce. I don't think him doing his thing.
Me too.
I think he's enjoying himself and he deserves to enjoy himself.
Of course, yeah.
I think the divorce is fucking with his mind and he's bringing that onto the field.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't complain. He's in the NFC South and we need him to have bad seasons.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be hard.
I'm not a Brady fan either, man. I agree with Lou.
I think it will be hard to separate your home situation. Like they always say, separate work from your home, right? But then when you go to work, you're getting asked about your home and what's going on.
Impossible.
So you can't even, in that world, being the face of the team and the leader in the league, you can't really separate the two because everything you do is under a microscope.
Yeah.
So it would be harder for him to try to separate it, even if he wanted to.
It's impossible too. Like I can just speak from my own opinion.
Yeah.
I don't argue as much with my girl now that we used to when we were younger. But when I have great days with my girl, I go to work happy. If I'm having a bad day with my girl and we're beefing over something stupid, I go to work and it's a bad day at work. So it's not you taking it to work. You're emotionally not there.
That's a good point, man. You just can't. Yeah, you're just attached to it. That's a good point.
If I'm Tom Brady and I get off the phone with Giselle and she's saying dumb shit like you're not gonna see the kids for. When
you get home, all this shit gonna be packed.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that classical text. Really?
Do you expect him to go out there and throw for 400 yards? I mean, like he's mentally not there.
Right. Yeah, Lou hit the nail on the coffin on that one, man.
Yeah, you sitting there in the huddle and
that's facts
about her packing her shit up, and you not worry about throwing a football.
I gotta throw 4 TDs tonight.
Did she throw bleach on
Sunday morning?
Snakeskin cowboy boots. I mean, am I gonna come home and my shit?
The crib is toe up.
She done shaved the snakeskin off my boots and left it on the porch.
Or am I gonna come home and see Antonio Brown doing his little celebration dance on my bed?
He's a wild dude. Photoshop.
No, man.
Shit.
I'm sorry, guys, that I gotta keep going to that, but I thought that was the most hilarious trollish shit. And it's kind of fucked up too, because this is the man, Antonio Brown, stayed at his house. Remember when he signed with Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
He actually stayed at Tom Brady was trying to look out and say, yo, man, you're a little crazy, I get it. Come over here, we're gonna get you right, get this ring. He did get him a ring, but then you know what I mean? I don't know what happened, but that's a long story. Long story short is Tom Brady is, I hope everything goes well, man. I mean, from we're all men. I hope it blows over, whatever the case may be.
He's getting ready to have the time of his life. I feel like just
facts.
He gonna party.
Don't feel too bad for him.
This gonna be the most partying Tom Brady in the off season ever, bro.
When kids are involved,
he about to call Grunk.
Yeah.
Gronk, yo, what are we doing tonight?
You ever watch All American?
Yeah.
Gronk is JJ.
You know what
I mean?
Funny.
Yeah.
Gronk is JJ.
Funny.
When it has to do with kids, bro, I always see the situation a little different.
Yeah.
It's obviously gonna affect the relationship with his kids. Not mommy is always right in every little boy's eyes. Daddy is always right in every little girl's eyes.
Word.
So it just sucks to see that they couldn't come together and be strong. But like I said, it's 2022. A lot of people want to do their thing. 2022 is a different year, man.
Listen, man.
And they make money, man. I don't feel too bad, man. Yeah, all right, man.
They say, yo, hold up. I know I'm with a model, but God is where it's at.
Yeah.
Got 7 rings.
You know what I mean?
What's up?
That's a different environment.
Let me parlay.
Tom Brady and Boston wasn't throwing a championship trophy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He wasn't
from boat to boat
drinking tequila and all that in Boston.
If that situation went left, what if they would have dropped that bit? Can you imagine? What if they dropped that bitch in the ocean?
I don't think Grant was gonna. Yeah, I don't think Grant was gonna allow that. Yeah,
Sheesh.
They probably would.
Or somebody would to try to get that. You know what I mean? That's money.
That would be the end of that boat parade. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah. But I think they knew what they was doing. It was like, yo, we did this.
Another one.
I'm saying they won multiple championships before. So I was like, yo, I've been here, done that. There's nothing bigger than the Super Bowl. I can handle.
Has Steve Smith ever dropped a 10-yard pass?
What happened?
Has Steve Smith ever dropped a 10-yard pass?
I know.
Now and then he has a bad one, right?
Yeah.
Gronk could have dropped that. He could have. That shit could have went.
Shit.
Right.
But see, what you're saying is any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
That's a Super Bowl celebration.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie. As a non-fan,
and twisted at that.
Highly intoxicated.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta give credit to what credit is due. Yeah, that's crazy.
When he caught that, Tom Brady was like a little girl. He shook his fucking hands and he had the biggest smile. He did one of these. He was like,
I'm telling you, bro. This summer, he gonna call Grunk. Yo, where the party at?
Hey, shout out to Tom. I drink to that.
I'm out here.
Hold on. Lou, I love you. I can't drink to that because I'm an Eagle fan and we're 7-0.
Hold on. The Eagles are 7-0.
Yeah, we're 7-0. Yeah, thank you, Lou. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yo,
Josh, you want to drink to 7-0?
Hell no.
Wow. Sucks to be you.
Does it?
The Eagles are 7-0. We'll drink to that. Yo, I didn't see it coming. I saw y'all losing y'all first one.
When? Tomorrow?
Against Pittsburgh. I saw y'all losing y'all first one.
How about tomorrow? What do you guys think tomorrow?
Y'all got the Thursday game?
Yeah.
Play.
Short week. We play Houston. Texans.
I'm gonna take the Eagles.
Smart man. How about you, Josh? Don't give me that just because you want to fucking argue, man. Don't do that. Not today. Not tonight.
Give them your raw,
mine arguing mood still.
position.
I don't know.
Please.
The boxing
Make some
thing
money.
kinda-
Help these guys. Help these viewers make some money. What do you got?
Listen, man. First of all, anything I say, do not take as financial advice for all y'all people listening out there. Y'all motherfuckers ain't suing me for shit. So you can bet on whoever the fuck you want to.
Who are you taking?
I got Philly, man. Philly might take it.
Hey, yeah, there you go. You're giving them the flowers.
I only had pick Pittsburgh
Because it's a game.
because they're one of those teams that when they fight a team at the top of the line,
Yeah.
they match that energy. Yo.
Just like when
See, that's the thing, though.
they didn't do that this time.
Nah, they
Well,
didn't.
Just like when they fight
a
Baltimore.
reality check kick.
I'm
you know,
a Carolina
came in.
fan, and we'll talk about that in a second.
Lou.
But listen, when Pittsburgh plays Baltimore, no matter who's having the best season or the worst season, that is a motherfucking dogfight. I love going to those games, bro.
Are they rivals?
Yeah, I went and
They
saw
are, okay.
Pittsburgh and Baltimore play, bro, in Baltimore. And when I tell you that was one of the craziest games I've ever been in my life, bro, I'm telling you, it's lit.
Okay.
So I think they felt the same way about Philly, but they actually thought they was gonna beat you. I'm glad.
Well, see, it was a huge game, Lou, like you said, because I call it the Battle of Pennsylvania. You got two Pennsylvania teams, one AFC, one NFC.
No doubt.
The Battle of Pennsylvania. They're going at it. It's very rare that they go up against each other.
And your man had 3 touchdowns, right?
4.
4.
And Brown had 3. So you were right on the 3, just Brown.
Right.
Amazing day. Running. I want to say Sanders.
God damn, what was the score?
I would think it was like I want to say I know it was a lot to a little. I just don't know.
Get the fuck
I just
out.
don't know. Yeah.
I know one thing though. I think the next day they drug tested Brown. Did you see that?
It was funny, yeah. And I seen that, and he tweeted out and said,
"Yo, this ain't random.
Yeah, this ain't random." But and my man passed it because you would have seen it now. He wouldn't have played Thursday. So my man, we all legit.
Hey,
that's the thing about Philly, man. We give you cheesesteaks and wins.
Shout out to Philly. But did y'all see the 62-yard touchdown?
Yo,
did y'all see DJ Moore?
More, man.
Get double teamed and score that 62-yard touchdown.
Why did he take his helmet off, man?
Why did he take his helmet off? When I tell you, I almost burnt this studio down.
Yo, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Imagine? Can you imagine having... Now that we say 14 seconds, we had this conversation.
Yeah.
There was 14 seconds on the clock. PJ Walker threw a 62-yard touchdown pass
dart
on a receiver that was being double teamed.
Yeah. Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball.
With 14 seconds left on the clock. Are we throwing PJ Walker in that conversation?
It's not his fault.
Hell no.
He starts next week.
Did he get lucky?
No. Beautiful dart. Lou,
Beautiful.
as a fan.
No, I love him. I love him.
And you know.
If y'all go back to episode 1, I've been telling Carolina to throw PJ Walker in from the very beginning.
That is a
I'm
fact.
glad they did. I don't think it's DJ Moore's fault. I think he took his helmet off and it pushes back a little bit, but he did Paneri or whatever the hell his name is. He did miss a 38-yarder.
And that's what it comes down to you, Lou. I feel like you guys now, more than ever, miss Gano. Even though he signed with New York.
God, do we?
Gano, right now, in that situation, money.
Do we?
That's money.
That.
Yeah.
And that's why, I was like, wow.
Gano trained under Justin Tucker, too, in Baltimore at one point.
And that's, see? It's like, yo, whatever happened to that? Why didn't you guys give him his money? He's a kicker.
Now, why did we release Christian McCaffrey?
Why not really trade
Christian
McCaffrey?
Traded. Why did we fucking trade Robbie Anderson? Why did we do a lot of dumb shit? We do dumb shit all the time. So.
Speaking of dumb shit,
why did we get rid of
Anderson?
No.
Cam?
That's another thing. But you know what?
That one strikes the nerve.
I ain't gonna talk about it anymore. Fuck it.
Lou, I know you seen this too, and I was shocked just like you were. Yo, the Saints. 24 zip.
Who that? Word.
My
man Josh.
I didn't expect that.
Man, I got a friend named Josh.
I was expecting some backlash.
Scar might know him, but I got a friend named Josh that thought the Raiders were gonna win that.
That nigga bugging.
He was shot the fuck out, right? And I got it on tape. Play that shit back. I'm gonna clip it. Drop that bitch on TikTok.
That's crazy, yo. Nah, it was a good. It was a good game, though.
Confident, but I mean,
it showed out.
I thought we was gonna whoop Atlanta's ass, so that was a good game.
Was it?
Was it a good game, bro? When I tell you, my wife was taking a nap. She woke up off that couch and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" My foot was halfway down into the basement. I done fucking stomped so fucking hard. Yo, Carter,
it was that lit.
My son Carter was like, "Why are you yelling so loud?" I said, "You just not see what happened? He just threw a 62-yard pass to DJ Moore with 14 seconds when we thought the game was over. The game was over. I was like, there's no way.
Yo,
when he threw that ball up there, bruh.
Nobody
when I got that text from you that you was like, we're going into overtime.
Nobody knows that feeling better than me.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
We got fucked 2 years in a row. I said, yo, game is over.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way they throwing this Hail Mary.
No way.
And motherfucker gonna score and put us out the conversation.
You talking about that Super Bowl run that Philly had when we went up against Minnesota?
No.
Yeah, you're talking about Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
That's Minnesota. That was the Minnesota year, and we went up against Minnesota because I said to myself, I said if Drew Brees wins, that's a toughie.
Who did they throw the ball?
That was 2017. That was 2017.
The flag, the no call.
Yeah, it's 2017. You can Google that. I know my Super Bowl run.
Oh damn!
When he said that, it clicked because the next week we beat the shit out of Minnesota, and then we went to the Super Bowl.
Yo, that was a waste.
We had a Super Bowl party at your house. I had to leave because
when he had the Saints cup in his hand.
No,
is that when you
had
the
Phillies
cup in
matter of fact, we didn't have that. I know we had the bottle, which was
I don't remember.
Was it Douce? No, matter of fact, it was what was it, man?
Holy shit!
Hennessy Privilege. We had
a lot of bottles in Richfield, bro. Shout out.
Oh man, yo, shout out. But see, I used to get more. Yeah, I used to get more.
That dry snitching the plugs. That's crazy.
Well, nah, they know what's up, man. We all grown up now, man. They bought liquor.
No cap, you had the right to say that just now.
Yo,
they bought liquor. I was saying they bought liquor though. It's just liquor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's liquor, man. We grown men now, man.
Look.
Matter of fact, yo, Lou, one more time, pour up, man. I'm sorry, man.
Hey,
I'm sorry, man.
Look, Kanye said throw the Hennessy away.
As long as it's Douce,
we throw the Henny away.
Loyalty. Shout out to loyalty, man.
Shout out to him, man. Lakers bouncing back, or are they not? No way.
Yo,
you're off topic.
The Lakers is looking rough right now. They looked pretty good the other night with Russ coming off the bench, starting with the secondary.
Nah, I mean, I'm sorry, man. Russ got to get traded.
And that was their first win. So
Russ got to get traded. But yo, you think about it, man. Russ was a god at one point, bro.
Yeah, that's at one point, man. He needs to get traded. That way he can
always said very early on in the career,
yo, Lou,
that
if
Russ
he continues to shoot the way he's shooting, trying to be the man, he was never going to win a championship.
Is it hard in LA trying to be the man when you got everybody else?
I just think it's LeBron, man. I think it's just two alpha males trying to be the king. And we all know Russell Westbrook needs to shine what? He needs to be the prime one scorer.
LeBron is ball dominant.
And they took a risk.
Westbrook is ball dominant. And
Anthony Davis is ball dominant.
Well, he hasn't played this season yet.
Right, but I'm saying
but he's
for him to be on the squad, he's
street clothes dominant though. He be hurt more than he be on the court.
That's what I'm saying. Like they even have a Halloween costume out that they had a Halloween costume out. Like, yo, get the
regular
Anthony
clothes.
Davis, the regular clothes, and it comes with 2 Gatorade packs. It was hilarious.
I saw that.
Hilarious.
Saw that.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, Lou, Josh.
Shout out to my man Anthony Davis. I'm not.
I know you're a Laker fan.
I'm not.
Lou, I know.
Hell no.
Who do you like? Who the hell do you like, Lou? Because you set tripping right now.
But I like clothes. Know what I mean?
I understand that, but who the hell do you like?
I'm a Miami fan. Everybody knows that.
That's right. You're a Miami fan. Josh, Boston.
Hold on, I almost burnt the fucking boat down on the cruise. Remember? And I was like, yo, I'm gonna be watching the finals on the boat. Yo,
lit.
When I tell you, I almost fucking threw the bartender overboard. Yo, just take my word for it. That shit was real. But nah, I like. Know what I mean? Don't get it fucked up. I do got Lakers gear on now, but I like clothes. I like hats. I like shoes. So I got different shit. I can't just rock Miami shit. Now, when it comes to football though, you only ever see me in a Panthers jersey. You ain't gonna catch me in no other jersey. I ain't gonna be wearing Saints shit with the gold 9.7s.
I don't do none of that.
I don't like wearing football.
I'm all right.
You don't have an Aaron Brooks? I could have sworn you had an authentic Aaron Brooks.
I don't think I've ever seen you.
That's
with
my, that's my cousin.
Jacket.
That's my cousin.
I got the Letterman jacket.
Yeah, but
that's right.
I've never seen you with a jersey on.
I see a lot of jerseys, not
with
football.
A Saints jersey.
That's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I could have sworn you had, you had a couple of football. You got a couple of football.
I used to have some back in the day.
Is it the fit? Is it the way they fit? I tell you what, them Nike.
Because you get the authentics.
Yeah, but
I used to have a throwback
for
shit.
sure.
Yeah.
But the Nike authentic jerseys now fit a lot more comfortable.
Well,
than
you
the
got
Reebok
that.
joint.
You got that little.
They're a lot like they snugger.
Breathable. Yeah.
Yeah. The Reebok joint came down to here and shit. Nah, it ain't like. It ain't like that.
Like that big ass sleeve.
It ain't like that.
Like I got to put shoulder pads on my shit for the fit.
It ain't like that.
I wasn't really with that look.
Nike did they thing with jerseys for sure.
But it says it authentics.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Nike did
now,
that shit, period.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like if you would show me an authentic Magic Johnson from high school, which which I seen,
I ain't putting it
fire.
On. It's too bad.
Fire.
So Nets fire head coach Steve Nash. Do we agree or disagree?
I mean, I agree. Been there for a minute. Seems like the team wasn't really gelling. There was already rumors before of Kyrie and KD wanting to be traded because of, I guess, the way he was running the team.
With the Kevin Nash situation, as far as Brooklyn.
Steve Nash, yeah.
Yeah.
And they just wasn't, it seemed like the team, he didn't have the respect of the team, regardless of the status of his name and his position. And then with the whole Ben Simmons situation, I don't know how that was getting managed behind the scenes, but ever since the rumors of he's supposed to play in this playoff game, he never made it to the court. So it just seems like he don't really have say-so.
Yeah. So are the Nets just having a bad season, or have they been bad the last few seasons?
Well, no, they went to the playoffs, so they've been better than they were. But could they improve? Maybe he doesn't know how to manage those three personalities. I mean, you got to remember, Kyrie is a big personality in the locker room. KD is a big personality in the locker room and on social media.
They're all eight.
Ben Simmons just seems like he do what the fuck he wants.
Well, from what I read, I heard that Kevin Durant wanted to trade. He wanted either. He said to the GM, either fire Steve Nash or get me traded.
Right.
So he wasn't ever.
That came out as being a rumor and untrue.
It's got to be true, man.
But now, if you think back to it,
it's got to be facts now because he's fired.
And Kyrie wanted out too.
Well, they all wanted out.
So
you think Steve was the problem?
It's possible.
As far as Kevin Durant standards, it was. You know what I mean?
Wild.
I'm not there, but yeah.
Because when you paint a picture, Steve Nash is like the nicest guy.
Well, Steve Nash is a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
I can't sit here and say that he's the nicest guy.
You seen the bullshit he put on TikTok?
No.
He put a video of him dancing, and it says, "Thank God I don't have to coach or deal with Kyrie anymore," or some shit like that.
Wow, no, he didn't, did he?
I can't believe that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild.
Kind of contradicts being the nicest guy. That's not really professional.
Yeah. No, it's not at all.
That's what I'm saying. And it justifies what Kevin Durant was saying. Hey, trade me or get rid of this guy. And I heard the rumors, they were choosing to side with Nash over KD because, and rightfully so, KD has just signed a 4 or 5 year deal with the Nets.
KD's
prior
a major asset.
So he was not only that, you're tied in for 4 years. There's no trade clause after that. There's no, now 1 or 2 left. Okay. But 4 years, you just signed it a year ago. You're not going anywhere, my friend. You're not, you know what I'm saying?
Now, could they have said, fuck KD and his opinions and just kept them both?
I think they did. That's why they went with Nash. And then they fired him because, you know what? KD, you were right.
Yeah,
you fucked up.
They probably said, you know what? We're going to experiment.
Remember, this happened in the offseason.
Yeah, see how it works out. See what the outcome is going to be.
So they realized Nash was
I guess they realizing now, maybe it's too much. Maybe he's not managing games right. Who knows what's happening at practice behind the scenes? Like, we really don't know.
Yeah.
But what we do know is his ass is out of there, and they are now potentially looking at former Boston Celtics manager
Your Boston Celtics, yeah, Josh.
Udoka.
Yeah.
As long as he don't sleep with nobody over there.
Yo, I tell you one thing right now. If that motherfucker cheated in Boston,
oh my god,
definitely cheating in New
Brooklyn.
York.
Yeah,
Look,
hell
it ain't even that he cheated. Look at
Wild
who he
out.
cheated on.
Listen,
My God,
was it that bad?
In Boston,
Bruh.
Wow.
he gonna cheat in New York.
Yo, she's not even the type of person. She's like one of those. Know what I mean, like down low, like you ain't seeing her doing no crazy shit.
Those be the types.
I don't know, bro.
Listen,
He lost a lot of people in the black community by cheating on her.
Cheated in Boston. He is going to cheat in New York.
You feel that way?
Yeah.
That's
How about you, Lou?
They're still together.
This
so
is a
what?
Yeah, I think they're still together.
Wow.
This is a strong opinion. He gonna cheat.
Let him go.
Yeah.
Does she let him go?
You know how many options is gonna be in New York?
Let him go.
This is like Tom Brady.
You as a man speaking on another man's relationship, does she let him go?
Does she let him go?
Should she let him go?
I don't know what she should do. Some girls like shit like that. So
Nah, she's definitely not that one.
We don't know that. The opinion. We don't know that.
You're right.
How many people get cheated on, have kids on the side, and all kinds of shit,
right.
and they stick with their partner.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot we don't know.
It's like cheating.
What we do know is he cheated once, and now he's going to a city where there's a potential chance, very high chance.
Well, it ain't.
He's gonna do it again.
Yeah, but it ain't like he was cheating with females in the street
Because he was in Boston.
He was cheating within the organization.
Because he was in Boston.
That's what got him caught up.
Right.
I would like to think somebody that he knew.
Same reason Tom Brady wasn't in the streets in Boston.
Yeah, listen.
Now he in Miami, in Florida.
He's caught up.
It's a different crowd. It's different opportunity.
Yeah, but I'm saying Boston be lit too though. Boston be lit too though.
Huh?
Boston be lit too, but I get what you're saying.
When you think of major cities, Boston don't come to your mind.
Compared to Tampa Bay,
You think Miami,
and you're a major player.
Florida,
Yeah.
New York. You know what I mean? Party cities. That's what they known for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if he did his thing in Boston, 9 out of 10, he gonna do his thing in New York.
All right, and Brian Robinson, the team that shot him, is finally arrested. They finally took him down and found out who it was.
Yeah, I seen that. It was I want to say a 17, 18-year-old, something like that.
I think it said 17.
Yeah, some 17, 18-year-old.
Yeah, 17-year-old boy was arrested.
Shot out. Got caught. Hopefully, honestly, man,
he was 16 at the time though.
16 at the time. So hopefully he can rethink, reevaluate himself.
Do we know the situation? Like what happened?
No, it was just a man who just shot him because he had, he's the NFL. He got money.
Was it like
something
a
like
robbery? Was it like
it was attempted robbery. Yeah. It wasn't attempted murder. It was attempted robbery.
So he was
trying to come
but
up.
like I was saying, hopefully he can resurrect his career or whatever. He's young as hell. And hopefully this ain't gonna be the bad side of it. Hopefully he can be. I'm hoping that I could read about this man and at 32 and man does some good and help people out. So
it was two of them. So
yeah, well,
they only call him.
Whoever, you know what I'm saying? This is a good opportunity for everybody to understand. Like, listen, man, work hard, go get yours. There's no easy way out. Do it.
That's a fact.
It ain't hard. Nobody in the world's got all the money in the world.
That's a fact.
Find your lane.
2022, man.
Do your thing.
Make money out here.
Your man making 6 figures. That's fine. Congratulate him.
You can make money just by
get
talking.
your thing.
See what we doing
Enough
right now?
bread for everybody to eat.
See what we doing right now? You can make money off of just talking shit.
I'm speaking facts right now. I just want everybody to be, listen, man, it's not a competition. Everybody can get this. Make sure you surround yourself with people that love you, promote them, match their energy.
That's a fact.
Don't have them kiss your feet. Don't kiss their feet. But if you're bringing 50, bring 50. Bringing 60, bring 60.
That's a fact.
That's it.
That's a
I feel
fact.
like that's simple.
Well, there you have it. There you have M.A.D E family. It's your boy Lou, Keep It a Buck, Cool Dave, and Scar. And you got another episode, another fire episode. We appreciate y'all for coming in, watching, listening, sharing, subscribing. You guys are the reason we do this. We keep moving, keep pushing as far as y'all want to push us, but y'all gonna grow with us.
All love.
Y'all listening to another episode of M.A.D E Podcast, episode 7, and we out.
This that feeling like we on the block, where we chop it up and just be cutting up a lot. Nothing's off the record, nothing's taboo. This is real life talk from 3 solid dudes. From gaming, sports, music, and business. We go all in on topics that's trending. We just put a little twist on it and hip you to the game while giving you street knowledge. Scar Lou, Keep It a Buck, and Cool Dave, there's nobody cooler than us. We 3 guys, we stay live, no faking us. Unique takes and perspectives, that is a must. So come and join the wave. When you tap in, you're sure to be entertained. The realest podcast in the game. What can we say? We got it made. What can we say? We got it made. What can we say? We got it made.